Leave me la. You see we killers.
Leave me la. I with a girl you dealing now. Yo, Mila 9, where she gets so much credit from. Yo, leave me la.
Greetings viewers and subscribers, welcome back to Line TV. Facebook hero, everybody know him as Real Dawg. Quick question, is he finally coming out of the closet or is it just a case where he might entertain him fans them by any means possible? Another high profile member in a dancehall, when I say high profile, I mean high profile member in a dancehall is currently facing the death penalty in America. And the worst part of it, it involves murder. The veteran dancehall female artist were police arrested the other day in a Portmore for illegal possession of firearm. Her identity has been released. Tamale Sparta, we don't know saying forward from prison what here, and me hope say him know if he walk and I look over him shoulder and I look over him back because of the system. But based on a TikTok live we go viral, it look like say Tamale have to go walk and look over him back because people out there will want to see him fall. In fact, people out there want to see him dead. Viewers and subscribers, we have all of that and much more to speak of in this report. But before we go further in the details, may I ask you to do one simple favor. Pause this video for a second and click the subscription button. Also click the notification bell just so that you'll be notified each and every time a new video is uploaded on this channel. When you reach this far, please may I ask you to give this video a like. We'll get straight into it.
So I fall in love with the streets not love nobody.
So up first, Popcorn as usual, you don't know, always a motivate the youth them, even though he's not the most liked artist in the industry, especially because everybody have it to say, yo, him sell out Vybz Cartel, him make Vybz Cartel the way him there, him make Vybz Cartel I got you all I'm suffering. But one thing we know for a fact, him always and motivate the youth them. Yeah man, we see him step up the thing to a next level, man. The man buy a brand new excavator. You understand, one of them caterpillar there, and he make the people them know say, yo, you have to invest in a construction. You can't go wrong. And you just want to say big up to Popcorn, motivation for the youths.
Anything them try, but we'll never win all of chaos when we go war. That's some power.
The other day we see news say a veteran female dancer artist was arrested in Portmore in connection to an illegal firearm that was found at her house. Now, I see quite a few people did say a Climax too tough because first thing first, them say veteran, and Climax is not a veteran dancehall artist. So there is no way it could have been Climax. Now we see which part them put out a report stating that it's a female by the name of Ruffian. You understand? And she also get charged for weed possession. So I know just ammunitions and gun alone them charge her for. In fact, I know she alone them charge, but the next person get let out on bail and she is still there behind bar. So you know say she in this case look like say yo, she are the ringleader, even though them say them find it a fear house. So obviously she I go feel the blunt tight. But tell me down below in the comment section what you think.
Yo, leave me la.
Ragging King, we see him do a video over here, and in the video, I think it was an Instagram live, he must say yo like he message Cartel for them do a collab, something of that sort, and Cartel must respond or whatever the case may be. Maybe Cartel vexed because him call himself king and them look thing there. Now, to me, Ragging King no have nothing to prove. Calling Vybz Cartel name or saying that about Vybz Cartel, it not really make much sense and it not really make a difference with who Ragging King be and who Vybz Cartel be. Remember, Ragging King prove himself to the world already. Say him a one of the baddest thing. You understand? And him having King pan him name, Vybz Cartel to me will not take offense with that. You understand? Enough people say them at this, enough people say them at that. What if people will even do collab with Vybz Cartel, call themselves king? But at the end of the day, Vibes Cartel know say him are the king of dancehall. And maybe it's just not the right time for him and Ragging King do a collaboration, or probably him just don't want to do a collaboration with Ragging King. And to me, nothing wrong with that. You understand what I say? Ragging King himself, me know say whole heap of artists reach out to him to do collaboration and him not do it. I just say go, I know everybody will do collaboration and I know everybody are going to have the right chemistry for forward pan a track. So me no feel like say Ragging King for make a big deal out of it, or Vibes Cartel fans for make a big deal out of it. Anyway, viewers, tell me down below in the comment section what you think. So everybody supposed to know how we roll over here. So enough time I drop news, and in fact it is old news. But one thing with me, most time me like for things play out first before me forward there. So you understand. And a few weeks ago, probably about a month ago, me see a video with Real Dog. And I watch the video, me and say, yo, this youth look shaky to me. You understand? Them things that I do, it look shaky. You know what? See the video, yeah. No, me did I go forward there, so you know, and me did I go talk about it from them time there, you know. But me say, you know what? Let me just wall out a little bit and just make things play out. Cause me know say first thing first, if me forward and me say, yo, this look away. What heap of people are going in the comment section and I say, yo, I saw people usually dressing in the 80s, in the 90s, rock star and this and that. So me say, you know what? Make me love it. But to me, that costume look too feminine. You understand what I say? And me never like it, but guess what? To each his own. Now fast forward to now. Me see a video I circulate on TikTok, cause me not really watch them live there and them little thing. So me not really know what go on. But me see a video where people are say, yo, Real Dog give Quiet Perry a lion. It ended up that me see that video with Quiet Perry, and basically in the video Quiet Perry I tell Real Dog and X Gang say, watch you know, what I did last night, me never do it for nothing in return. No, me I assume say it is because Quiet Perry did send a lion to Real Dog over on Fame Live. Now when me look pan here, me I say, yo, me not have a problem with Real Dog. Don't have a problem with Quiet Perry. Don't have a problem with people from within that community either. You understand what I say? Them over there so, me over here so. Them a live for them life, me a live for my life. But if you see a man like Real Dog, where go on like say, him a the most gangster person in the world and him burn out everything, and we see him reach to this, where him and them depend the same TikTok live, them a send him lion, him a send them lion. To me, it don't look good. It is just the truth. But when me really look on the situation, me have to say to myself, say, at them things that people that really do for money, them things that people that really do for likes and views, them would dash every single thing just because of a dollar, just because of a like, and just because of a view. Because me never know say in a 1 million years, me would have see Real Dog and them people there on the same live, Real Dog and them people there I play games together and them little thing there. But as when me say, to each his own. At the end of the day, a man just have to know say, watch you know, at this me stand for, and no matter what, me nah go drop me standard. But tell me down below in the comment section, when you feel like say Real Dog just a entertaining fans, Real Dog just a do this because of money, or Real Dog a come out of the closet. And speaking of TikTok live, King Tavi, we see him do a TikTok live what day, and yo, the man say some things tonight and it's telling. But not just the things them when him say. The way how him did a behave night, yo, me I tell you, it touching. We see him burn out a lot of people. Yo, the man go as far as wishing death upon some people. To me, this youth basically a self-destruct. You understand what I say? And we see him say some things about family, and it is not the first him forward and say him a did ghostwriter for family. But what him never do is actually state a song or a line where him claims say him right for family's part. You understand what I say? But this youth to me, him need professional help, and yo, him a hurt. And some things where him say, people are gonna look on it saying bad mind, which maybe bad mind come into play. Cause when you look back on it, none of them youth here, we say them a do skit, we say them a comedian, don't depend King Tavi level. King Tavi is the best by far. When you come on to writing songs, none of them will make the transition from comedian to artist. None of them not the Pantavi level. I'm not have to call name. You know all of who they in the music now. Just look back on the song them where King Tavi write. In fact, look on when him did call himself Food Caline. Even though him basically take a next man craft and turn it into his own, but as some wicked pen to paper the man put. So yo, it really sad to see the man I go through this. It really sad to see the things and what him say and the things and what him do. And I hope say him get some help and him get reward for the work them when him claim say him do with them artists and with them people. But tell me down below in the comment section what you think, because things like them here can escalate fast. Things like them here can get out of hand. The man basically I wish bad for family Sparta and basement always son. It look like say if he buck him in the street, he must step to him. And we don't know how dancehall fans stay. Them don't have to know family, them don't have to know Vibes Cartel, them don't have to know you. Them just want to know say you talk bad about them artists or you pre them artists and then we step to you. You understand? And this can be bad for both family. This can also be bad for Tavi. So yo, we just want this to squash and him get some help.
Yo, Melanine. Hey, Lee Miller. We can start it, so. Yeah. Well, alright. How do them?
Last thing we are going to touch upon. It look like say the Jamaican entertainers plan to follow up the president in America. And it is not a good side. We don't need to call the name of the previous ones we get arrested, the previous ones we're currently behind bars. But now we are see new information. Say the trial for Melanine. Yo, Jaja. Lee Miller we are talking about, you know. His trial or pre-trial will be happening about a week from now. And then his official trial will happen in October of this year. Now, but we backtrack quick and fast. Melanine was arrested in California because of a house invasion and him actually shoot and kill somebody. Now, the worst part of it is that them catch him and him co-accuse them on camera. So I don't like say yo, it's just a case where them assume say him or them arrest him and do them investigation. Them know point blank, them know for a fact say Melanine was involved in this home invasion will turn out into a murder. You understand? But here the worst part of it, we all know he was a former police in Jamaica and he also get away off a murder in a Jamaica. You understand? And this is always the case, you know. A man get away with something in a Jamaica and feel like say the more get away with it in our first world country. That is one of the most impossible thing to happen. So we see which part Melanine him currently there in front of the court and them say if convicted and all of the charges them with them have him pan, him can face the death penalty. That is not a good side because we know say if you don't get the death penalty in a death penalty state and them a push feet, the next thing you will get is a life sentence. And based on what them a say is either death penalty or life sentence for Melanine. Big producer. Whole heap of bad song for Vibes Cartel. Before him and Vibes Cartel fall out and then you don't know, him take up Young Lad, him and Alkaline have some nice production together. Whole heap of good song. The two them come together and formulate. You understand what I say? So it really sad to see another high profile member from the dancehall fraternity get arrested in a Uncle Sam place and is now facing the death penalty. But viewers and subscribers, tell me down below in the comment section what you feel about this bag of dancehall artists, producers, in fact, people in general who are in the dancehall space, even the entourage members, I get caught up in this gang thing, in this murder thing, in this crime and violence thing, all over Jamaica and also in America. Anyway, viewers and subscribers, bless up. Remember, give this video a like.
From me a juvenile and the money I call me, call my daughter, finger Benz and my son in Hardy. You them know for